All right, so welcome to our team launch for our business on this lovely Monday night. My name's Candy and I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. And tonight we're just really excited to have you all on this call to learn about what we do, our amazing product and company, and to also support your loved ones who are either stepping into their business and to find out more in support of them. So we're going to go straight into it. I'm going to hand over to the lovely Sarah, who's going to share about what our products are. There's not many. And tonight you get to hear about the stories, because we can tell you about the product and the business and the ins and outs, but it's the stories that really make us as franchisees jump out of bed every single day. We just have no idea what this product or business is going to do and how it's changing lives. So you get to hear from some of our beautiful people about their stories. So Sarah, I'm going to hand over to you, lovely, to share about our wonderful product that is Juice Plus.
All right, thanks, Candy. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name's Sarah. I'm 33 years old. I'm a dance teacher. I've been in the Juice Plus business for about 7 months now. And I guess before I came across this product and what I am now is very much just, I'm a whole foodie. I'm all about every day trying to eat a rainbow of colours, getting that salad that's all those different colours in me every single day. But if we start to consider how much we actually need every day, which the World Health Organization actually recommends that we need 7 to 13 serves of fruit, vegetables every single day. And if you're an athlete, it is actually even more. If you actually have a look at what that is on a plate, it is a lot. And it's very hard for us to get into ourselves every single day. So if you actually now have a think about perhaps what you do eat every day, just take a second to think, what did I eat today? And then maybe think about perhaps what you should have eaten, with that in mind that you should be having 7 to 13 serves every day. Most of us, including myself, who's very passionate about health and loves to eat the right thing, there's almost certainly going to be a gap, especially in our busy lives, okay? We don't get time to nourish ourselves like we should. So what I love about this product is that it is just those fruits, vegetables and berries in a capsule, and it just bridges a gap for us. So what we have the products here. So we have the berries, we have the fruits, and we have the vegetables. And if we have a look at the little colours here, we have that rainbow of colours. So what we're getting from a rainbow of colours is thousands and thousands of phytonutrients. So not just a single isolated, manufactured synthetic single vitamin. It's actually just thousands of phytonutrients. So if we think of an apple in itself, it actually has 12,000 phytonutrients in it. So we are getting all the nutrients from all of these fruits, vegetables and berries. So our berries, they've actually got 10 different berries in here. They've got berries that you wouldn't normally eat. They've got things like blackberry, elderberry, cranberry, berries that I certainly wouldn't put in my body any other way. We've got our fruits. These are 10 different fruits. There is fruits in here such as the acerola cherry. Now, the acerola cherry is actually the highest vitamin C plant on the planet. Okay, so these fruits, vegetables and berries have been chosen specifically for their nutrient density. They're not just any old fruits and vegetables. They're grown specifically because of the nutrients they contain. The vegetables, there's 9 different vegetables in here, as well as a couple of things like rice bran and oat bran to add a bit of fibre into them. And again, the broccoli in this is not the standard broccoli that you would see on your supermarket shelves. It's actually broccoli that's been grown specifically for its nutrient density, and it's quite dark and it's quite bitter, and it's not palatable because, again, the fruits and vegetables on our shopping on the shelves in our supermarkets, they're usually made to look nice. They're usually made to look shiny, and they're not necessarily the highest quality of nutrients for us. They just taste better. So that's our 3 different, if we go into the processing of the product, so what happens with the product is it is vine ripened, so it's ripened to its fullest amount so that it is developing all those phytonutrients in the later stages of ripening. So it's almost to a point where it's almost old, like we would throw it in the bin. It's really old. That's that way it's got maximum amount of nutrients. And it's 6 hours between when the product is picked off the plant. It is put into, if you can imagine, like a giant big blender. It's blended up, all done at very, very low temperatures to control, make sure those live enzymes in the fruit and vegetables aren't destroyed. It goes into a blender. It's then dried out into big sheets, and then it's put into a powder form, and it's encapsulated in a very small oxygen protected capsule. I don't actually have, these are all empty bottles, so I won't show you one of them. But all throughout the process, they've made sure that there is no oxidation. So if you get what I mean by oxidation is, if say you get an apple and you cut it in half, you leave it exposed to oxygen and it becomes brown, which means that the enzymes are actually dying. So if you actually get a lemon and squeeze that on top of the apple, it's going to stop that oxidation effect and keep it good and live. So again, with the encapsulation process, they really do make sure that all of those enzymes are kept alive. The product is also tested 4 times for herbicides, pesticides, all of the nasties, toxicities in our environment. It's tested 4 times so that we can ensure that it isn't contained in the product that we actually consume at the end. This product is backed by, there is over 32 research studies. Okay, so again, it took me a while to get my head around this product, but if you're not sure about it, just read the research. The research says that it's been double-blind tested, placebo by universities. Okay, you can't buy those results. We've got results that show immunity, oxidative stress, heart disease, all sorts of different research papers. So have a look if you're not sure about that product. We also do have a couple of other products. So this company is involved in one of the largest children's health studies in the world. So what they're actually doing is providing a product that we can get into our kids. So the kids are going to have a little bit of trouble swallowing those capsules. So they've come up with these kids chewables. So these kids chewables just contain the vegetable powder and the fruit powder inside a small gelatin, so it's not gelatin, a small chewable that basically tastes like a lolly. And this product comes free with any fruits and vegetable order or the trio order. So we are involved in a big health study. They're trying to do some research on the effect of getting these nutrients into our kids. So it's great to know that the company is really about the family and about looking after the kids as well. Our third product, and this is our complete range. So we've got our Juice Plus Complete. So these are nutritional beverage. We've got the vanilla and we've got the chocolate. And these are quite different to your average shake. They're quite different to a protein shake in that they are a complete nutritional beverage. So that they're actually designed to look like our meal should look like, with a balance of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. They're all natural whole food powders. They contain things like pumpkin powder, sprouts, pomegranate powder, and the protein blend is a plant-based protein blend from soy, pea, and rice protein. So all organic, all low GI as well. So these products are a complete range. So if we actually have a look at our trio and our complete here we've got our micronutrients. And here we've got our macronutrients. So our micronutrients are our vitamins and our minerals, and our macronutrients are our proteins and our carbohydrates and our fats. So with these 2 products, you know that you're getting a complete nutritional package in your day, no matter what happens and how busy we get. I think that's about it, Candy. I'll hand it back to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. It's, we don't have a massive line, and that's what really makes it exciting, because the trio, I think of those, the purple and red and green, and I call it my Army, Air Force and Navy. They're our defense for our system, working at a cellular level. And then our complete, and that's doing it for our kids and ourselves. But then the macronutrition, those shakes are these amazing blend that really helps bridge the gap of how many meals we aren't eating every day for maximum energy and repair. They're going in and repairing and restoring our muscles and all the issues after training and long days. So it really has our back. But, as I said at the start, it's all about our story. So we have the beautiful Amanda, who has been taking the product just for a short time. So Amanda, we would really, really love to hear from you, just to share, what life was like before Juice Plus, what made you take it, how long you've been taking it for, and what you're already noticing.
Hi guys, how are you? Prior to Juice Plus, our diet was not really what I call high quality standard. I got an ASD 12-year-old son who's obviously his tastes plain pasta, no vegetables at all, no fruit at all. That was just a no-go. And since Juice Plus, I've been giving it to the whole family. He had really bad pimples on his forehead, which was basically turning acne, hormones and whatnot. So they're pretty much gone since I know about within the first week and a half after him taking them, his pimples are basically only one or two here or there, and his forehead's basically all cleared up. Myself, under my eyes aren't as dark anymore, and I just feel a lot more energized. I used to have a lot of caffeine in my diet every day, which is really terrible of myself. I could have like 4 to 5 coffees a day. And since Juice Plus, the day I started, I've minused all caffeine intake. So I have nothing to do with coffee, tea, or Coke. It's all gone. My family also drank soft drinks, and that's all gone as well. No soft drinks at all. We're just water and juice every once in a while. So pretty much, I'm just more conscious in what my family eats now. And I've just found, especially in my 12-year-old son, he's a little bit more calmer. But yeah, I've had an email off of his special aid teacher from school saying that he's actually starting to work a bit more independently in his science class, and which he, with ASD, is mild, but he's high dependency in his work. So he's actually done 2 tasks, and I was emailed on Thursday stating that, yeah, he was doing fantastic. And also a teacher on Friday was saying how good he's doing in his reading. So I'm hoping, so from now on in, it's just basically changed our whole lifestyle and how I feed my children, and incorporating more veggies, and basically, yes, I'm hopefully from now on in, everything all goes well. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to the future. So we're definitely going to keep going. And thank you to Kelly. She's the most beautiful, loving, I love her to death. And because she sent me the link and I looked through it and I'm thinking, oh my God, this could be the change that, especially for my 12-year-old. That's, yeah, she's an angel. But yeah, I love JP and I will never look back any second, none. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amanda. And you know what? I think, everyone on this call would totally agree with me that it's stories like yours about the children. We are the company with a heart. The fact that this company invests dollars into our kids, into our next generation, because we do have a health epidemic happening, and a lot of people decide to turn a blind eye and decide that that's not the case for them. So hats off to you, Hun, for being open and, watching it and just giving it a go. We are such big believers that this is a big catalyst for change. This is a huge catalyst. You take Juice Plus, but you crave more fruit and veggies, you crave more water, you crave less crap, you sleep better. The sad thing is people don't realize just how damn good they're meant to feel every single day. And that's what we get to take back. So speaking of that, I'm going to put Kelly, share your story, lovely lady.
Hello, lovely ladies. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelly, and I've been taking Juice Plus since January. Previous to taking Juice Plus, I was one tired, worn-out mama with 3 little ones under 4, and I was hanging out every day for a nap. That was my big part of the day, is get these kids to sleep so I can nap. And it was hard to get through those days. And I had known Susie for quite some time, and she had mentioned Juice Plus to me quite a few times, and thankfully she never told me to just shut up and do it. I went back to her and said, Suze, you got to hook me up. I need something. I'm so flat. I'm so low on energy. I can't get through the day. I don't want to feel this way. And she was like, babe, I've got what you need. And Susie hooked me up, and within a week I felt more energized. I wasn't looking for a nap. And I went on to do the complete transformation in May, and really cleaned out some bad snacking habits and learnt some amazing food prep from these girls on the complete transformation. And after that, I was like, these girls are so great. I love this community. I think I'm going to give it a go. So I've joined the team, and I'm so happy I have, because since then I've got my whole family onto this, even my skeptical husband, who I overheard the other day recommending Juice Plus to his dad. And I quietly sat with a cuppa going, yay, I love that, man. So I'm feeling so proud that it's rubbed off, and it's just what it's done for our family. It's just so natural to want to tell people, because it's such a great product, and we want everyone out there to feel the benefits that we have. And I'm so glad I've found my tribe of weirdos, because I love all the girls. And Juice Plus is just something I never want to be without now, and I don't want to be without all the girls I've met, because it's just been such a positive way forward in my life, and I don't think there's any going back for me ever. So thank you, girls, for being persistent with me.
We're so blessed to have you as part of our team, because you are so passionate. And I'm going to share about, we've got this amazing product, and that's why we're so mission driven, because it's so easy to share our product and share what we're creating with everyone that we love and everyone that we meet. Because when you actually start to ask people questions about how they are or how life is, whether that's, health, or whether that's financially or just emotionally in life, everyone has a story. And, I'm a big believer that this company has the solution for the 2 biggest problems out there at the moment, and that's health and wealth. So it's really simple for us to share this product and mission and really help people create, as Kel was saying, joining a team and creating this massive action of helping others, and we get to do that as our job. So, some people sort of sit there and maybe thinking this is too good to be true. And you know what? I totally get it. I was that person. I sat on the fence for about 5 months. I'm a personal trainer, and I've been so bombarded, is the word, with so many products on the market for lots and lots of years. And I really just thought Juice Plus was another gimmick product, and it took me 5 months to try and pull it apart. The science, the research kind of really got me excited, because it actually was research of the product in humans, in medical journals, and I couldn't pull it apart. But it wasn't until I saw the community and what they were doing that I went, wow, okay, I want their skin, because I used to, I've got polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I used to have really bad, not cystic acne, but just this light, pimply kind of rash really, and bacne, and some really big, problematic friggin' volcanoes on my face, not just monthly, it was like every day. And I saw the skin that these people had, and I was like, I don't care about the health benefits. If this does something for my skin, I'm in. But when I got to see the community and what they were about, I was like, wow, these people are pretty cool. Because as a personal trainer running my own traditional business, it is tough. Yeah, it's great to own your own business and set your own days and make your own money and what have you, but it's hard. I'm not just a trainer and a psychologist for my clients. I also have to do all my own marketing. I have to continue to study. I've got to have all my insurances. I've got to be backing myself 100% if someone wants to sue me. If I don't rock up to a class, I don't get paid. If a client cancels on me, I don't get paid. And that happens 5 minutes out from a slot a lot of the time, so I can't even fill it. If I go on holidays, I don't get paid. So it's not as secure as much as we're taught of, it's this dream of having a traditional business and being your own boss. It's tough. Even when I get home, I've still got to do all my accounting and invoicing and all of that. So when I saw the opportunity that what Juice Plus offers and the support that I got and the fact that everything was mapped out like a blueprint that I just had to go, here's my paper, it's a treasure map. Oh, I'm going to get to NMD. Awesome. It's just me that has to do it and to help other people. It really made sense. But what Juice Plus has done is they've taken that traditional business structure because it's really, really strong. And that's what I want to show you tonight is, you look at our traditional business structure and, we always have that CEO at the top. And so let's have a look at maybe Myers, that we love to shop, right, girls? So think if there's a CEO at Myers. No, it's not Jen Hawkins, if you're thinking that. And then you've got all of your board of directors. You've got maybe your regional managers or state managers. You've then got your store managers, your section managers, and then you've got the people on the front line. So think of your people on the perfume stalls or the checkouts or the people hanging your clothes up at the end. And the difference in this traditional business is everyone's trying to work their way to get to CEO. But unfortunately, when they really, you can bust your ass to try and get to the top. But reality is, as the more you move up, the less space there is for those roles. So there's only one CEO of a company and there's only ever going to be one CEO. And really they're the ones that are making the big, big bucks. So this person down here on the bottom, they might be able to move to a middle management role or maybe a store manager or a regional. But for them to get there, normally you're going up against your friends or it's really, really competitive. Or who's ever gone for a job just to know that it's already been taken? You've gone for the interview and it's already taken. So it's really, really hard out there. And, normally when we're moving up this ladder, we normally might get a pay rise, but your hours normally double. Your stress load normally doubles. You normally end up actually hating the work that you're doing because you've kind of disconnected from why you actually originally started in that role. And I see it all the time. My husband's a perfect example for that because he was a general manager of a hotel and he was so, so good with people. But when he moved up to become the general manager, he worked long days and he was also on call. We lived on site. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, he was on call. And I watched this happy, amazing, vibrant man become quite depressed and quite lost and really, really not the man that I fell in love with. So he doesn't do that job anymore. But what Juice Plus has shown me is they've taken this amazing structure and they've basically turned it on its head. So I like to think of it like this diamond structure. But what happens is we all start at the bottom. We all start down here with what is called a virtual franchise. So we all pay $137.50. And that's everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor. It doesn't matter if you're a stay-at-home mom. It doesn't matter if you're a personal trainer or someone working at Woolies or Macca's. Doesn't matter. We all start at the same level and we'll all have the same opportunity to move up to what we call National Marketing Director. That's what we're really aiming towards. Now, when we pay $137.50, you get your virtual office. So this is, we become a shop front. We don't have doors that you walk through. I always say you've got arms that you get hugged into because that's how I greet my team and my customers. But, you know, you get this virtual office where you can, you know, put orders in, put team in, track them, help them, and you can do it from anywhere in the world as long as it's got Wi-Fi, really. So you also get a website. So it's really simple to share it with people who want to know more, because the website is set up with everything that people need to know about the product, about the kids study, the history of the farms, the research, everything's on it. It's crazy. I don't even think I've opened every tab on it yet. But it's all there, and that's what you're getting. But my favorite thing that we get is our head office. We don't stock product. The only product that you have is your own personal product, you know, or I always get extra because we go through it really fast, but you don't have to stock. You're not filling up your garage with stuff that you have to now move on. You pay up front and move on. No, we have an amazing head office. We put the order in, the order's raised at head office. They take the payment, they box it up, and they ship it directly to our customers. They worry if there's any declined payments, all of that stuff. All we do is create and give them the best customer service they have ever experienced. We are on their Juice Plus journey the whole way. And because a lot of our customers actually become our team members because they get so inspired by how they've been treated in the community that is Juice Plus. So to get to NMD, you know, we work through levels again. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but everyone has the opportunity. And the only way that we can move up to NMD is to actually help our team reach their goals. And when I got this, when I understood, because as a traditional business person, it was always like what I had to do to earn and to da-da-da. Now I get to invest my time and energy into watching people step into their power, to watch them grow a business that they may never have ever tried. You know, to watch mamas not have to go back to work because they have an income now that allows them to stay at home. To allow wives to bring their husbands home from FIFO because they've been living away without their family for years and years and missed out on the upbringing of their kids. You know, this is the thing. We really get to help people. And, you know, when people kind of say to me, Candy, oh, you're in one of those cults, or, oh, you know, it's so easy for me to go, you know what, go and get educated. Go and understand. I'm in network marketing. I'm a network marketing professional, and I'm damn proud, because what this business and what this company has shown what I can now do in my life, not just for me and not just for my husband and our kids and what have you. I'm a stepmama, but we'll also have kids. But what I can do for my family, I know that I can actually retire my parents. I can finally give back to my mum and dad, who have given up everything for my brother and I to have the world. So I've never ever thought of that before in my life. I never thought it would be possible. And this is what this vehicle allows. So some people really get worried when they come into this business that they don't know a lot of people. And the joys of this business is you don't need to. When I first come into this business, I'm going to show you my family tree. When I first got into this business, I didn't even know Susie. Susie walked into my gym to a very cold Candy. I was like, bugger off with your fruits and veggies, you crazy bitch. But Susie had the balls to, I'll just give you an S there. Susie had the balls to have a 30-second conversation with me, and she shared it with me. And as I said, it took a little while, but once I said yes, she taught me everything that I needed to know to be successful in this business. And, you know, she taught me everything, and it took me a little while to get it. It took me a little while for me to grow, for me to be ready. But she just kept helping me. So Suze brought me into the business and taught me. I then asked Sarah, you know, she's a whole foodie. She's a heart-driven woman. She's passionate. And I've taught her everything that I know how to be successful in this business. She then knew Megs. Megzy was looking for something. She's in corporate business and she's hating life and she's not inspired. And since getting into this business less than like 60 days ago, she's just flying, and the growth that we've seen in her and what she's creating is phenomenal. And then Megzy asked her mate Roscoe, because he's a bit of a businessman, to come and join. And then Ross asked Pip, does she want to have a bit of a look at this business? And we've taught. So this business is all teach to teach. You don't need to know everything, because we help each other. We help you whether you're in our business, in our organization, or if you're in another team. I don't care. As long as we're changing lives, we don't care. So in the end, you know, when I first started, I really only knew Sarah. I didn't really know Suze, but we've just taught to teach. Yep, sorry, we've teach to teach. That's the word. So you don't need to know a lot of people, because, you know, I've now taught lots of new people, not just Sarah, but Donna and, you know, Beck and Eden and Holly, and we've just kind of expanded. You know, we call this go wide, you know, bring on new people into your business and give them an opportunity. But what I love when I understood the power of numbers, and hopefully this blows your mind as much as, you know, it did me. I'm not a mathematician, but it started, you know, when I got into the business, it was just me. And I shared it with two people. I was like, right, you know, Says, Kiara, let's do this biz, you know. Let me teach you what I know to be true. You're loving the product. Let's see what this could be. Why don't you guys go and find two as well? So I taught them how to go and find two people each. So now we have an extra 4 people in our business. We then taught those 4 people how to go and find their 2 people, which brought in another 8 people into our business. Those 8 people then went and found 2 people each. We brought in another 16 into our business. And then those 16 people went and brought in 2 people and showed them and taught them and loved on them. And that's another 32. So very, very quickly, we had 60 plus people in our business that were working and building something for themselves, you know, whatever that might be. So when we started to look at this magic number, in this business we talk about this magic number. What if I was feeling really, really popular and thought, I'm going to share it with 5 people because I'm a bit gutsy, I'm a bit ballsy. Let's bring on 5 people. And then I taught those 5 people how to go and find 5 people. That's 25 people. Those 25 people went and found 5. That's 125 people. Those 125 people went and found 5, 625. Now, I'm not a mathematician. I have just presented this over and over, and that's the joys of this business. It's all duplicatable. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Don't need to be like a friggin' scientist. It's just being teachable. And then we taught those 25 people to find 5 people. That's 3,125. So over 4,000 people in this organization going by teaching 5. Now, you don't need 5,000 people in your business to be successful. Not at all. God, it'd be great, man. We'll be in the Bahamas. Woo. But the difference, you know, we look at this 4,060 and you think that's heaps of people. Wow, that's like 3,000, 930 people different. Shit, I've got to try and find them and manage them and organize them. No. The difference is that I just felt brave enough to speak to 3 more people and share this opportunity with them and teach them really well. How cool is that? You know, we're not here to be managers. You know, if we wanted to be managers, we'd go back to work, right? But we work with our team and we help them and, you know, we love on them. So if you're wondering, people kind of go, well, how do we get paid? You know, and I love talking dollars because if for somewhere along the line, money become this taboo subject. And let's be honest, guys, money is important. You know, you don't need shitloads of money to be happy, but we need it. We need it to pay bills. We have residual bills. What is your residual income? What's your plan B if you were to lose your job? So, you know, as a traditional business and as an employee, I only ever got paid one way. It was a per hour kind of thing or a salary or per client. With Juice Plus, they pay us 3 ways. So we get paid a retail profit. And what that means is someone really wants the product, it makes sense to them. we as franchisees connect that person with head office. We order their order and their order gets shipped directly to them. And Juice Plus pays us to say thank you for recommending Juice Plus. Simple. You know, the next one is by commissions. So as we move up our levels, and I'll go over some levels soon, as we move up our levels and build our business, the company says thank you by paying us different commissions depending on what level we're on. So we always teach our team to really, you know, push their business, to really grow their business as fast as possible so they're not leaving any money on the table and they're really building a strong foundation for their business. And then the third way that we get paid is through bonuses. And that's what I'm going to share with you tonight, because bonuses is like free money. It's beach money, guys. And bonuses represents how many people we help. And when I get my check every month on the 10th of each month, I either feel really, really proud or really ashamed based on that number. And that's not in a bad way. I'm not putting myself down. But when it's higher, it's not because I'm like, ooh, I can go and like buy pretty shit. No. It means that I've helped more people. If my check's down, it means that I haven't served enough people. I haven't served my team. I haven't had enough conversations. Maybe I've let my fear or my bullshit stories that I tell myself get in the way of helping someone. So my check truly reflects the lives that I'm changing, and the same with my team. So with our bonuses, you know, we have this position called SDVF. And when you hit SDVF, you know, we really help people push and build their business quite quickly, but everyone has a choice. But when you hit SDVF, you can get a $400 bonus. But because this is a teaching business, head office actually pays the sponsor or the person who's invited you into this business a $400 bonus as well for teaching them, because it is time, it is energy. And, you know, and that's the joys. There's so many incentives to help others, not step all over them and let them be. You know, we've got to help people. The next level is sales coordinator. And when you hit that, there's a $600 bonus, and your sponsor or teacher will get a $600 bonus as well. Great amount, you know, that's rego done, or maybe like insurance done for the year. For SSC, and these little like letters don't really mean anything. It's just positions like CEO, you know. But when you hit SSC, there's a $1,200 bonus for both yourself and the person who helped you get there. The next level is qualifying national marketing director, what we call QNMD, and that's a $1,500 bonus for when you hit that mark. And because the person who supported you along your journey, they get a reward of $1,500 bonus, so you can go to the day spa together and maybe drink some Chandon. Woo! That's what we do anyway. And then when you hit your pinnacle, which is NMD, there is a $3,000 bonus. And you know what? There's enough sponsor bonus happening now. It's just yours. You just get to keep the $3,000 and there's no extra. But, you know, there's people are earning different amounts of income at NMD. But you've definitely created something that allows you to quit your day job. I'm not an NMD. I'm an SSC going for QNMD. But I know what I'm generating is I couldn't be doing what I'm doing now if it wasn't for this income. You know, I'm not retiring any day soon. But it's really allowed me to go on holidays and not worry about my fitness business. And my husband's been in and out of work over the past 2 years, and we've had a wedding, we've paid that off, we've bought a new car, like all this different stuff. And if it wasn't for my check coming in every month, we'd kind of be a bit screwed. But as I said, it's so not about these dollar signs. Like bonuses and all of that are amazing, but it's what it allows us to do. It's what it allows, you know, the choices, what we can say yes to more. So I just wanted to see if, Susie, if you wanted to just share your business story, hon, that would be wonderful.
Yep. Hi, everyone. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm I'm Susie, mum of 3, hitting 42 this year. I'm actually a remedial massage therapist by trade. I have a 9-year-old, 7-year-old, and we have a little curveball baby that came along unexpectedly, who's now 20 months old. So for me, when we had the 2 kids, and I had a pretty rough physical recovery after Aiden was born 2 months preemie. And then when we had our second child, physically I wasn't in a good state. And for me, thinking about going back to massage was just, I got burnt out doing a manager's position up on Lizard Island when I actually fell pregnant with Aiden and had him early. So the thought of going back to massage was a really hard thought for me. And then a really good friend of mine came along and said, hey, I think you need to check out these tablets that I've been taking. You know, they're changing my health, and I know that you're into your health, and I know you're struggling at the moment. And so for me, the physical changes in the beginning were phenomenal. I actually found that I was in that zombie mum mode, you know, to the point where I needed to go to bed nearly every afternoon. I was lucky we were living with my parents at the time because my husband worked away, and that I had people around where I could actually go and sleep. So to get myself back was just amazing, to feel like I was, you know, 3 kids. That was a massive thing for me, and I'd been putting it out there for something that I could do, you know, where I wasn't trading that time for dollar anymore. And when Dee showed me the business side with the residual income, it just made sense to me, because I could go to cafes and do my business with my kids there, or I could have people come to my house with my kids there, or I could choose my hours. It was massive to just be able to build a business with people around me too. Like, as Candy said, the community and the support is phenomenal in this business. I was in another network marketing business back in the mid-90s, and basically once I was pushed to buy into the business to get to a certain level, I had no support, no help, and I was just left alone. And one of my biggest whys in this business is that I still actually owe my parents that money back then that I begged, pleaded and borrowed for them to do the business. So I was a bit scared in the beginning about network marketing. It sort of took me a while to really step into the power that I had in my hand. And as I said, it wasn't just the product was amazing for me, but the community and the support and the women that I connected with in this business were just amazing. And, you know, being a young mum with 2 young, well, not a young mum, an older mum with 2 young kids, to have that connection and building a business and feeling like I was back doing something again was just phenomenal. And one of the things I also loved about the whole business plan and the pay plan is that you can't actually buy into this business. You have to build an active business with customers and teams. So there's no way, if you're looking at this business, that any of us are going to say, give us your credit card. As Candy said, it's $137.50. We really want you to be a product of the product if you're in the business, because that's what we do. We talk from the heart and we tell our stories. So that's all we do is UTR. We use the product, we talk about it, and we recommend it. And so for me, it's been an amazing journey. It's meant that I haven't had to go back trading that time for dollar hour, much the same as Candy said, you know, with massage, same thing. People can just cancel on you last minute, or if I'm not working, I don't get paid. And because I've been a massage therapist for so long, guess what? I didn't put away any super. And I know we're coming up to a day and age where there's not going to be a pension for me either. So this has become not just my plan B in the beginning so that I didn't have to go back to massage and to cover my product. It's actually become my plan A for our retirement, and also to get my husband out of his job that he works 40 hours a week and slogs away for our family. My goal is to get us to a point where we've got travel money every year and he can actually quit his job. And it's so beautiful. I've been in the business now for 4 years, And some of the people I work with have just done that. One of our upline, her husband's just quit his job, and he's now a QNMD in our business as well. And both of them, seeing them both do the business, it makes my heart sing. And to see, she's someone in our business we call our dream keeper, and she's the one that painted the vision in the beginning. And I love just seeing people kicking goals, and I guess it's being able to dream again. You know, when I was younger, I had these big dreams of helping so many people. And as I got older, it shrunk. It got so small. And now this has opened up a whole new world of how many people I can help in this world and how many lives I can change. And I won't keep talking, but I just wanted to add also, as I said, we've got our little curveball baby who's 20 months old now. He's a failed vasectomy baby, so he definitely wasn't planned. I was planning a fancy dress for my 40th, not to be 30 weeks pregnant. So when I thought, you know, I'd be kicking in, doing more work and doing a few other things in life, all of a sudden I'm 40 and pregnant. And what it showed me, though, with this business is he was born in December 2014. Now, that Christmas, I had 2 months off, basically. I took care of my customers. I helped my team where I could, but I wasn't in build mode. So I didn't really do much at all. But each month, that December and January, when I was having time with my family and baby moon and just loving, you know, having a baby in the house again, I still got paid. I still got paid those 2 months. And it really showed me, like, residual income and what this business can do for you. If you build a strong business now, it's got your back. If something happens, if you have a sickness in the family where you have to take care of someone, if you have something like, you know, no one expects a divorce, but they happen, you know, debt. If you've got debt you need to get out of, there's all these unpredictables that can happen in life, like babies. And this business, if you build it nice and strong and take it seriously, it's got your back. It's really got your back. And on top of it all, like these beautiful faces I'm seeing on the screen tonight, that's my reason more so, is helping people. So sorry, I'll hand it back. I'll stop talking.
You go. I love listening to you, Suze. But, you know, Suze really touched, and I'm going to kind of leave you guys with that. It's, you know, thinking about that plan B, because we all know someone, like as we sit here, we all know someone struggling with some kind of health issue, whether that is they have no energy, they're struggling to eat well, they may be having diabetes or heart issues or cancer, or asthma, eczema, psoriasis, like people, you know, arthritis, so many inflammation diseases are out there. And, you know, nutrition, good quality nutrition is what we're lacking to help with inflammation. And that's what Juice Plus really bridges a gap with. People are struggling with their, you know, their finances and making, you know, they've got more month at the end of the money. That's what's happening. You know, we've all done budgets and gone, holy shit, I've got 1,000 going out, but I've only got 800 coming in. What the? You know, we've all been there at some stage in our lives. So this is what this vehicle can do. You know, as I said, our paycheck represents the lives that we get to change. And every month we go for pay rises because it just represents that we're working harder in our business to help other people. So again, thank you so much for jumping on. It's just ask yourself, what if? What if this could be another income stream for you? What if you could help some people feel better, or yourself? What if you could generate a little bit more income to take the pressure and the stress out of life a little bit? So just ask yourself, what if? It's something, there's no pressure, there's no expectation. We're not going to ask your credit card, but speak to the person who invited you onto this call, because it wasn't an invite out of, I'm going to get you. It's actually, they've thought enough of you. They've thought about you, your life, your struggles, and actually had the balls and the heart to ask you to come and take a look. It's not about them. they've actually thought about you. So reach out to them, have a chat, find out. We're always here to help answer questions, and I'll get you to all come off mute if you want some questions answered. But just think what if, and believe in a process that we're not kind of taught about. We're taught about creating a career, but we're never taught about how to design a real life. And that's the one thing that I get to help people do every single day, is to design the life that they want to live on their terms, and create the income around that. So hopefully this has been helpful for you guys, and thank you so much for joining us.